Good morning, all of you. Today we need to discuss about Gallamator, conversion of Gallamator into voltmeter, conversion of Gallamator into ammeter. We need to discuss these two elements. In this case, first we need to know about what is series combination and what is parallel combination. So what is meant by series combination? Resistors, when the resistors are connected in series, now assume that here two resistors are there. One is of resistance R1, other one is of resistance R2. If they are connected like this to a external potential or battery, then this is called a series connection. So this is called series connection. Now, what is meant by parallel connection? If two resistors are connected like this, so here also assume that two resistors are R1 and R2 are connected like this, then this is called a parallel combination. Now in series combination, what is the main criteria? In series combination, what is the main criteria? Which one is constant? Current or voltage?
Current.
Which one is constant? In series combination, which one is constant? Current is constant. I is constant in series combination. Next, in parallel combination, which one is constant? Voltage is constant. In parallel, voltage is constant. Next, in series combination, voltage is going to divide. Next, in parallel combination, current is going to divide. In parallel combination, current is going to divide. Now, what is the equivalent resistance in series combination? What is the equivalent resistance in series combination? In series combination, equivalent resistance is sum of the individuals R1 plus R2 and so on. In parallel combination, what is the equivalent resistance? R parallel. For two resistors, we can write R1 R2 by R1 plus R2. So this is the brief discussion about series combination and parallel combination. So in series combination, which one is constant? In series combination, which one is constant? Current is constant. Voltage is going to divide. Next, resistance is sum of the individuals. Equivalent resistance is sum of the individuals. Next, in parallel combination, each one is constant. Voltage is constant. Current is going to divide. For two resistor combination, equivalent resistance can be written as R1 R2 by R1 plus R2. So this is the brief discussion about series and parallel combination. Based on this one only, we need to solve for Gallamator converted into ammeter, relations for Gallamator that is converted into ammeter, and Gallamator that is converted into voltmeter. Based on this one only, we need to solve. Now, first topic in this one is conversion of Gallamator into ammeter. Conversion of Gallamator into ammeter. How you are going to convert Gallamator into ammeter? How we are going to convert Gallamator into ammeter? First step is so assume that this is the Gallamator. Gallamator, just I am representing that Gallamator with letter G. Gallamator, I am representing Gallamator with letter G. So here current passing through this one is let it be I suffix G, Ig. Current passing through the Gallamator is how much? Ig is the current passing through the Gallamator. Now, just I want to convert this Gallamator into ammeter. Just I want to convert Gallamator into ammeter. What is the purpose here? What is the main purpose? What we are doing now? Yes, we are converting Gallamator into ammeter. Conversion of Gall ammeter into ammeter. Now for this one, what is the first step? Here we need to connect one resistance to this Gall ammeter to convert into this one into ammeter. Now, so which resistance we need to connect to this one? Just we need to connect one resistor parallel to this one. We need to convert one resistor parallel to this one, that is called shunt resistor. So a shunt resistor need to connect parallel to galvanometer. Just we need to connect one resistor parallel to the galvanometer, that is called a shunt resistor. Now, so second point. So this shunt resistor should be having either large value or small value. We need to connect one shunt resistor, and what is the basic property of the shunt resistor? We need to connect a large value of the resistor or small value. Which one we need to connect? Here a small value resistor, small value. It should be small value. A resistor value should be very small or negligible compared to the Gall ammeter resistance. A small resistor connected in parallel, then that Gall ammeter converted into ammeter. So what is the basic concept here? If you connect a small resistor parallel to the Gall ammeter, then the entire Gall ammeter converted into ammeter. So that is the first criteria. What is the main criteria here? A small resistor should be connected parallel to this Gall ammeter, that is called ammeter. Is this clear? So directly they may ask this question also. To convert Gall ammeter into ammeter, so which resistance we need to connect? A small resistor in series, small resistor in parallel, and large resistor in series, large resistor in parallel. So here four options are there. Which option we need to select? A small resistor, and that should be connected in parallel to the Gall ammeter. So that is the main criteria and main concept here. Now, so equation part. Coming to the equation part. So assume that a total current I is entering into the circuit. So what is the value of total current? I is going to enter into the circuit. Now, so from here a current Ig is passing through the Gall ammeter. Now what is the current here? Here I is going to entering into the junction, and Ig is leaving the junction. What is the remaining current? It should be I minus Ig. That means how much current that is passing through the Gall ammeter? I minus Ig is the current that is passing through the Gall ammeter. How much current that is passing through the Gall ammeter now? I minus Ig. What is the value of current that is passing through the galvanometer? Ig. What is the current that is passing through the shunt resistor? I minus Ig is the current that is passing through the shunt resistor. So here one clarification. Just go through this one once again. What is the value of current that is passing through the Gall ammeter? Ig. What is the value of current that is passing through the shunt resistor? I minus Ig. Now, in this case, resistance of the Gall ammeter is denoted by letter G, and resistance of the shunt resistor is denoted by letter S. Here, G and S are resistance values only. They are we need to measure those in terms of ohms only. So, what is the resistance of Gall ammeter here in this diagram? G is the resistance of the Gall ammeter. What is the resistance of the shunt resistor? S is the resistance of the shunt resistor. G and S represents resistances of Gall ammeter as well as shunt as shown in the diagram. Just let me explain these quantities once again. What is I? I is the total current in the circuit. Next, what is Ig? What is Ig? Ig is the current that is entering into the Gala meter. Next, what is I minus Ig? Current that is passing through the shunt resistor. Is this clear? Next, coming to the equation part. These are in series or parallel? Resistance G and resistance S are in series or parallel?
Parallel.
Parallel. Now, for parallel combination, what is the equivalent resistance?
R1 R2 by R1 in plus R.
Equivalent resistance is R equivalent, let it be R equivalent, that equal to G into S by G plus S. From where I am writing this one? For parallel combination, what is the formula for R equivalent? R1 R2 by R1 plus R2. From this formula only I am writing this equation. What is the equivalent resistance for ammeter? For ammeter equivalent resistance is how much? G into S by G plus S. That is the equivalent resistance in this combination. Next one. So this is a parallel combination. So which one is constant? Which quantity is constant?
Voltage is constant.
Voltage is constant. In parallel combination, voltage is constant. Here in parallel combination, voltage is constant. So that just equate voltage across Gala meter, voltage across shunt resistor. So voltage from Ohm's law, voltage formula or potential difference formula, V equal to I into R, current into resistance. Next point, what is the voltage across Gala meter? Ig into G. Can I write like this? Voltage across Gala meter is how much? Ig is the current, G is the resistance. Current into resistance. Current into resistance. Ig is the current passing through the Gala meter. G is the resistance of that one. I into resistance is nothing but voltage across a Gala meter. Next, what is the voltage across shunt resistor? What is the current passing through the shunt resistor? I minus Ig into S. This is the voltage across a shunt resistor. This is the voltage across a shunt resistor. This is the voltage across a Gala meter. Now, these two are in parallel, so that voltage across Gala meter should be equal to voltage across a shunt resistor. Voltage across Gala meter equal to voltage across a shunt resistor, because these two are in a parallel combination. Next. Now, can you rearrange this one for G or S? If they ask about a shunt resistance only, can you rearrange this equation? Just rearrange this equation for S. From this one, S can be written as Ig into G by I minus Ig. This is the value of equation for shunt resistance. This is the equation for a shunt resistance. If they give Ig, that is current passing through the Gala meter, and resistance of the Gala meter, total current in the circuit, then you can calculate shunt resistance by using this equation. Next. These are Ig or I not given. Then what we need to do? If they said that only nth part of the total current passing through the Gala meter, if nth part of total current passing through to the galvanometer if only nth part of total current passing through the galvanometer, then the above equation we can write like this. So what he is saying, only nth part of the total current is passing through the galvanometer. That means Ig equal to I by N. Just same matter I am writing in the form of equation. Just I am writing the same matter like this equation. Same, both are same. That matter is same as this equation. If only nth part of the total current is passing through the galvanometer, means Ig should be equal to I by N. Now substitute this value in this equation. Substitute this value in this equation. Instead of Ig, we need to substitute I by N. Can you solve for that? What is the value of S? S equal to, or instead of I, N into IN. So Ig into G by, instead of I, we can write Ig into N minus Ig. Take Ig as common from denominator. Then Ig into G by Ig into N minus 1. Ig get cancel out. Then you will get G by N minus 1. To solve for S, we need only two quantities. One is galvanometer resistant G, other one is N. By using this equation, you can solve for shunt resistance value. Is this clear? What is N there? What is N there? N is what is N? If nth part of the total current is passing through the galvanometer, then we can write a shunt resistance value like this. If nth part of the total current is passing through the galvanometer, then we can solve for a shunt resistance like this. Is this clear? Is this clear? Just go through this one once. Just let me explain this one once again. We can convert galvanometer into ammeter by using a shunt resistor. The shunt resistor should be a small resistor that should be connected in parallel to the galvanometer. If you connect a small resistor that is parallel to the galvanometer, then that is going to convert it into ammeter. That is the main property of this one. Now, how you are going to convert one galvanometer into ammeter? We need to connect a small resistor parallel to the galvanometer. We need to connect a small resistor parallel to the galvanometer. Next, so for equation part, just assume that this G is the galvanometer and I is the shunt resistor. This G is the galvanometer with resistance G and this is the shunt resistor with resistance value S. Now total current in the circuit is I. I is the total current. Now Ig is the current passing through the galvanometer and I minus Ig is the current passing through the shunt resistor. I minus Ig is the current passing through the shunt resistor. Now here shunt resistor and galvanometer are connected in parallel. What is the equivalent resistance? Equivalent resistance is G into S by G plus S. Next one. As they are connected in parallel, voltage is constant. That means voltage across galvanometer should be equal to voltage across shunt resistor. This is the equation. Voltage across galvanometer is this one. Voltage across galvanometer is this one. Voltage across shunt resistor is this one. So because these are connected in parallel, so that we need to equate voltages. Next one. Rearrange that one for S. Rearrange the above equation for S. Then you will get this equation. Rearrange the above equation for shunt resistor S. Then you will get this equation. Next one. Next point. In some questions, they will give only nth part of the total current will passes through the galvanometer. If they give like that, then we need to use this equation. So if nth part of the total current is passing through the galvanometer, then Ig can be written as I by N. What is N? Nth part of the total current is passing through the galvanometer. Then Ig can be written as I by N. Substitute this Ig value in previous equation, then you will get this one. And take Ig as common, then Ig will get cancelled out. Then you will get the final equation S equal to G by N minus 1. S equal to G by N minus 1. These are the basic equations for galvanometer that is converted into ammeter.